Decaying Colossus team. First to move is Fire Cult Dancer. You're focusing HP, defense, speed, and accuracy. Triple Inspire gear. Skill 3 is doing a defense break on the boss and a speed up for your team. Skill 2 does a heal, decreases debuffs by 1 turn on your whole team, and increases buffs by 1 turn on your whole team. Skill 1 is not important. Next to move is Light Sharpshooter. Again, HP, defense, speed, and accuracy. Triple Inspire gear set if you can with these same stats. Skill 3 is doing a heal and action bar increase. It does a stun cleanse, which isn't important for this boss. Skill 2 does a strip, which also isn't important for this boss. Skill 1 does the defense break. For intelligence, we have it set so it only does skill 2 if the boss has a buff. Next to move is the Fire Steel Wing. HP, defense, speed, accuracy. You see it has high crit damage, but that's just because of the gear I had to put on it to get that high speed with Inspire. Again, you'd want triple Inspire gear on this one. Skill 3 does a heal and attack up. This is going to be your attack up for the team. We completely disable skill 2 in the intelligence. Skill 1 is the attack break. Intelligence again, we're completely disabling skill 2. Next to move is going to be the Fire Gunslinger. This one's the most stat hungry on the team. You do want to have only 85 crit rate because the boss is tree, and you want to make sure you have a lot of accuracy as well. This one, any gear set that you can get for these stats will work. The passive is going to be an action bar increase for every critical hit you get, so that's why you need that crit rate. Skill 2 is the mark and does bonus damage, so that's would be why you want more attack and crit damage. And then skill 1 is just 2 hits so that the passive activates. You want a good amount of HP on this one because the boss does a lot of damage. Last to move is going to be the Fire Ripper. This one you do want to have a good amount of HP and defense just to survive the boss's hits, and then as much attack and crit damage you can get with some speed. Crit rate only needs to be 85 because the boss is tree. For gear, it's whichever gear you can use to get the stats that you're going to need. For the passive, it sometimes comes up where there's a 25% chance where if you have a debuff on him, he will remove the debuffs and then deal damage with 200 extra crit damage. The thing that activates more with this one is the second part where it'll heal based on the damage dealt. I think it's 30% of the damage dealt to the lowest HP element on your team. Skill 2 is going to deal damage with a 50% increase action bar, so you'll get more turns. And then secondly, when you use your skill 1, there's a chance it also activates skill 2. With this boss at wave 30, it gets a buff where it'll reduce all enemies' crit rate by 30%. This, by the time you get to turn 30, it doesn't matter anymore. You've already done enough damage, so we just don't focus on that. Now we're going to start the run. We're going to go until wave 5, skip until wave 30, then show the final damage.